Hello and welcome back to Naval Action. This is VMAQ2 Dead X. It is Monday, January 19th. It's about 14:30 in the afternoon. There are 321 online and 62 battles. So, month of December, I was away from the game. I have finally made it back. Uh, there's like about a week or two since the end of the World of Tanks period where I just basically did a few races with the iRacing. Those are posted on the channel to watch, and I'm going to continue to do that once a week for now, and then maybe more next season. But I wanted to get back to this game and see if actually get into the game and see if it still has its hold on me. Because I got to tell you, Task Force Admiral's back out with their early release thing going on, and they've got the midway battle, and I really want to give that a try. Plus, they've upped the difficulty on the Coral Sea battles, so I'm also interested to give that a try. So I'll definitely be having a Task Force Admiral video coming out soon. But the first thing I want to do is review the various patches that occurred while I was away. Now, some of this is going to be expired and redundant, but I'm still going to cover it. So, the first patch we're covering here is December 23rd. Christmas fishing, port timers, PvP area, and more. It says important within this update, control settings have been reset to default. If your keybinds differ from default, you will need to rebind them. Christmas modules. Unique Christmas modules have been added to the game. These modules can be obtained by fighting special NPCs in the player versus player area and can also be caught occasionally while fishing. Port timers. A long requested feature is now live. Port owners can change their port battle timer once every 30 days. The cost is 50,000 doubloons. Only the clan leader / founder can change the timer. Mortar brig aiming. Minimum mortar dispersion is now achieved at 4.5 to 6 knots. Previously it was 0 knots. Mortar brig captains must manage speed to maintain accurate fire. Mortar damage against fortification was increased by 2.5x. Fishing. Fishing is back in the game. Captains will discover the benefits of fishing through gameplay. Yay! I'm glad that's back. Player versus player area. A special area has been added to the map near the free town of Aves. Players may bring any ships they want, but battles start according to the rules of engagement below. Battles against NPCs are always 1v1. Fleet NPCs do not join PvE battles. In PvP battles, fleet NPCs do join the battle. The battle closes immediately. No one is pulled into the battle during the attack. Battle time has been reduced to 30 minutes. Special NPC ships also patrol the area. Brave captains earn improved loot for fighting while outgunned. Sailing tunes. Rudder penalty decreased and now only works to 70% of ship max speed. Sail curves for square sails and stay sails have been updated across all ships. Other changes: increased maximum stack sizes for certain items, improved initial NPC spawns for large group battles, conquest missions and raider port battles are disabled during the conquest truce, Santissima Trinidad permit price increase from 25 to 30 broad pennants. That was the 23rd. Let's look at the update from December 30th. December 30 update. They increased the yard power bonuses on battle sails and lower, improved fishing zone composition, improved rookie delivery mission rewards to allow a faster transition to combat. And then they had one on a hot fix on 12/31, general bug fixes. And then recently on January 8th, they had the end of the conquest truce on the Caribbean and peace servers. Captains, conquest missions will be available tomorrow after daily maintenance on January 9th. So the Christmas truce ended on January 9th. Then on January 9th, they had an update. Uh, Conquest missions are available after today's daily maintenance, January 9th. Christmas event has ended. Updated recipes for modules obtained from fishing. Finalized fishing zone composition. Fixed AI behavior bugs. Clans now have a 7-day cooldown between raider attacks on their ports. And then on the 11th, Peace server, Raiders port battles temporarily disabled. Raiders port battles have been disabled on the Peace server due to an issue preventing players from joining battles. Ownership of any ports lost because of this bug will be restored at the beginning of next week. And then finally, the most recent update was January 14. Peace server, Raiders port battles available again. Peace server, the issue that prevented players from joining Raider port battles has been fixed. Ownership of ports lost because of this bug has been restored. Raiders port battles and conquest missions have been enabled. On both servers, clans now have an 8-day cooldown between Raider attacks on their ports. At least 8 days must pass after a Raider port battle before another one can be scheduled. And that is all the updates and patches and whatnot that occurred while I was offline from the game. Okay, so where am I at in the game? Again, I've not touched the game for better part of 40 days or so. I might have logged in once or twice during the month of December just to see if they were doing any kind of Christmas giveaways. There was no such thing to my knowledge. I am currently a Captain D Vasio. My silver stands at 1,630,771. The next rank, I am 581 of 3396 to earn for the Captain D Pavilion. I'm at craft level 42. My craft level is currently 96 of 141 to the next level. It says a note says I can't escape from battle. I don't get that. And then I have 1,700 gold here in Nassau. Not sure what I have down in Pittstown. But where I'm at ship review wise is the last most recent ship, I believe, I need to make is the La Renommée. That is the most current level on its level 42, which is at the current level that I'm at. I've done a LaGrosse Venture and the LaGrosse Venture refit builds and reviews, and I don't see any other ones on here that I've not done. So I need to craft the La Renommée. And looking at my warehouse, I need more teak and more white oak to do that. So my mission currently is to that's not working. My mission now is to take out the La Grosse Venture refit here. I'm going to go pop some traders, sail around, see what's up, and hopefully I can rack up some teak and white oak in these trader sinkings. Sinkings and lootings. I'm also interested to see if fishing works. So I'll check my ammo and stuff here. Looks like I'm good to go. Crew, good to go. Got my paint loaded, guns loaded, books loaded, modules. I got another space for another module here. Gunners and ballast. What else do I want to put there? I could put Marines on there. Right now we'll wait and I'll think on it. So I'm going to go out into the open world, see if I can't find a trade ship or two to pop. You ever notice it takes you a really long time the first time to transition to the open world? It speeds up later, but that first time you go out of port, it takes a moment. Still taking a moment. Here we go. Fishing! All right, so we'll start fishing right away. So that is super awesome. That's one thing that I was missing for the longest time, and I'm glad they got it back. What do we got sailing around here? Lots of enemy players. So we'll get going. See what we can scour up. I'll pop back in if anything happens. Okay. Trader Snow. Sunk them. Let's go ahead and see what's on board. Ooh, pearls. Sulfur. Teak. Fir. And oak. Pretty good haul. Pretty good haul. Caught some flounder while I was fishing. That's pretty nice too. So we continue the hunt. Okay, caught another Trader Snow. Let's see what it's got. Ooh, gold ingots. Saltpeter. More teak. White oak. Some hemp. So we're pretty much, we could probably do one more. Yeah, we're set pretty good for ammo. So we'll hunt one more ship. See where I can drop these golds. So continue the hunt. Okay, nailed another Trader Snow. Let's see what's on board. Cuirass, oak log, teak log, fir, and iron ore. see here. What do I need to get rid of? I think that's it. We're maxed out. We're going to head back to port. All right, here we are back in port. I have downloaded all the loot. Just added to put my ammo back on the ship that I shot off doing these battles. Got my warehouse ready to go here, and we're gonna craft our last ship at rank 6, which is the Renommee. I wanted to do white oak and teak, and it looks like we got everything we need. It's going to give us 101 XP, which will get us to the next level. And a green one. This is my first green ship. So let's take a look at it. Everything's been blue up till now. Okay. Rank 6, 32 guns, 2 decks, battle rating of 38. Speed is okay at 14.32. Minimum crew is 122. Regular crew is 174. Hold size of 360, 15 cargo slots, and it takes hull repairs of 3 and rig repairs of 8. And we got hit point buffs to sides, bow, stern, and hull, and thickness buffs to the sides, bow, stern, and hull. So, and it only has 2 permanent upgrades. So, because it's a green. Carries 9-pound guns on the lower deck and 6-pounders on the upper deck, or 32-pound carronades and 24-pound carronades. That's interesting. Might need to load carronades on here. I'll probably put longs. So, got some crafting to do as far as the cannons go, and get it all kitted out. And next video should be a review of the La Renommee. That's what it looks like. This is the default look. During the review, we'll look at the paints for it, if there are any. So, stuff to do back in the game. Thanks for watching.